Hey, welcome back to J-Ray's Kitchen. It's been a while since I've been on here, but I've got a great recipe for today. It's the middle of summer and everybody's loving some fresh fried vegetables, so I've got a secret little surprise here. Deep fried cheese-filled okra poppers. Let's get started. It's summertime and we got lots of okra. Now everybody's had fried okra, everybody's had pickled okra, but guess what? There's another way you can make okra, and we're going to try it today. You're going to love it. First thing we got to do, clean out the okra. I've already done several. The way we do that, cut the top off, and then just take a small thin knife and try to carefully go down in the top and start cutting out all the junk in the middle. Alright, so I've got this okra cleaned out. This is all I'm going to make for now for the purposes of this video, but you can see what we're going to be doing here. So I'll move my okra off to the side. Like I say, it's all holed out and ready to go. I'll get to this hush puppy mix in just a minute. I think that's going to be great for breading. Extra sweet onion mix. Alright, so we've got our hush puppy extra sweet onion mix by House Autry. Whole bag of mix here. And to this, we're going to add a little over a half a cup of water. It says a half a cup plus 3 tablespoons. So there's half a cup. Now I'm going to make this a little runnier because I'm going to be coating this onto the okra. So we're not really making dough balls as much as we are making a batter. And we may play with it. Go ahead and mix this up now. The reason I wanted to start this first is because it needs to set for about 7 to 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to have to add more water to it. And if you're like me, you always want to add some seasoning to stuff. I found this in the Walmart clearance section, Cosmos Q Freaking Fiesta seasoning. Kind of like a spicy seasoning. We're going to throw that in there. Yeah. It's going to go great with the pepper jack cheese. And add a little more color to it. Alright, now we're going to set that off to the side and let it sit for 7 to 10 minutes, or whenever I feel like it. Next, we're going to be doing some chop action on some cheese. And we're going to chop that Fiesta Pepper Jack Sargento cheese just like this. Chop! Terrific. Now we won't need these wrappers anymore. It doesn't really taste good with okra. So now what we're wanting to do is very carefully, and you may have to trim these some, but we're going to very carefully try to push the cheese down inside the okra. If you get a little bit of a split, that's okay. I think the batter will probably save us. If not, you may have to trim your cheese slices down a little more. We just play it by ear. Obviously this one's a little bit long. Make it a little shorter. There, and just like that. Then we're going to roll that around in the batter in just a minute after I stuff the rest of these. Now that we've got our okra completely stuffed with pepper jack cheese, I'm going to go in here and batter it up. Really hoping this works good. Stuff's awful sticky. May have to add a little bit more water to this. Alright, this is kind of experimental for me. but tongs are your best friend. We're going to go one at a time until we make sure we got the right kind of bread and coating. So I thinned up my mixture, and I think that helped a lot. There we go. Now that's going to look a lot better. Alright, that looks much better. So yeah, in total, probably about 1.5 cups, 1.75 cups of water to that bag of mixture. You can see it makes a much even, smoother coat. Go ahead and get the rest of these fried up. See, sometimes all it takes is a little bit of experimentation. Didn't have any recipe, I just saw this online. Decided to kind of do my own thing. And it looks pretty good to me. If you don't have a deep fryer, you can always use a deep pan, cast iron pan with some hot oil. Does about the same thing. Might be even better. Look at that melty cheese coming out the end. That's melty cheese. That's not undone batter. That's melty cheese. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at this. Whoa, man. You want to be the new favorite at the next cookout? This will be the ticket right here. Oh, look at that. Alright, they're all done. Let's see if they've cooled down enough to where I can try these without burning my tongue in two. That's good. Very nice. The okra's cooked good through. It's not too crunchy. I'm gonna have to have another. This one feels really hot. Let's try this one. I'm gonna eat it from the back. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, focus. Focus please, focus. Very good. It could cook maybe a little longer if you want it to, depending on how crispy you want it. But this is just right. And the sweet hush puppy mix, that's a great offset of the salty. This is awesome. You should try it. See you next time on J-Ray's Kitchen.